What's going on, YouTube? This is the End Zone. I'm not going to waste your time. You already know about the Jamal Adams trade, so we're going to talk about how this can help the Jets, how this can help other teams, and I'm going to give you my top 3 teams that I would like to see Jamal Adams go to, and that could help the Jets out in the future. So let's get right into it. Okay, so if you're a Jets fan, let's look at this as a glass half full type of situation. You want to know why? You are trading away a Pro Bowl safety in Jamal Adams. What does that mean? You're going to get a first round pick, a third round pick, and you're going to get a player immediately who can come and help your football team. What do you need help with? Well, you need help with wide receiver, but more importantly, you need to patch up that offensive line, which is atrocious. We saw in the draft that they wanted an offensive lineman in the first round, Mekhi Becton. In the second round, they got Denzel Mims. Those are the 2 position groups that New York feels is the weakest on the roster. How do you fix that? By bringing someone better in. I think that you go for the offensive line. Personally, I like patching up the offensive line better than a receiver, but if you want a receiver, I can see where your point is if you're a Jets fan. I think that the Jets have a perfect opportunity to fix their team. You know, if you're looking this at a glass half full, you got to be positive. This is a great way for the Jets to improve their offense. Second, here are the teams that Jamal Adams is interested in moving to. These are leaks courtesy of Adam Schefter. Ravens, Cowboys, Texans, Chiefs, Eagles, 49ers, and Seahawks. Now, these are all very talented NFL teams. Jamal Adams obviously wants to win now. So let's look at my top 3 teams that I would like to see Adams move to and that are pretty realistic. I have a tie for number 3 because I couldn't really decide and I was so torn, but the 49ers and the Chiefs, both teams coming off of a Super Bowl. Could you imagine if either of those teams were able to land a guy like Jamal Adams? It would just be unfair, and they could also trade away. They have a plethora of talent. That would be very interesting to see, even though a lot of people would hate it. Number 2, the Cowboys. Realistically, I don't know if they can pull this off, but if they can, that would be pretty incredible. I just don't know if they can afford, with all the things going around with Dak Prescott right now. You just signed Zeke. There might not be enough money to get a guy like Jamal Adams, but they can certainly trade. The Dallas Cowboys also has a secondary that could use some help, and Jamal Adams could immediately be that problem solver. Number 1 for me is the Ravens, just because I want to see Earl Thomas and Jamal Adams. I would love to see them in that secondary. They would be electric. Also, they have room to trade. They could give up an offensive lineman or a wide receiver. And honestly, I think that would be just a great fit for both teams. I'd love to know what you think down below. Where do you think Jamal Adams should go? What are your top 3 destinations? Thanks for watching the End Zone. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment so we can move the chains.